beautiful souls, happy Monday. Hope you all had an amazing weekend. So this week's reading, I thought we would focus on manifestation and abundance guidance. So we're going to have a look and see what is blocking our abundance, how we can shift into receiving, and a message from the universe about our wealth path. So as always, I've got lots of decks of cards here. So we will start with the tarot to have a look at our blocks. So what is blocking our abundance? We will start with. Okay, so we have Judgment. Okay, now for me, the Judgment card is all about releasing. And I'm feeling that this is about releasing fear around money. As spiritual women, we quite often hold on to fear of charging for our spiritual gifts, fear of wanting wealth, abundance, and all of those things. So one of our biggest blocks is that fear that we're holding on to around money. And this could be fear of judgment. This could be fear of people always wanting something from you if you're successful and abundant. So many fears can come up. So I'm going to have a look and see what past life influences are affecting our wealth and abundance. So we've got one card already. I'm just going to see if any others are going to come out. Okay, so we've got a couple of cards here. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm just going to put these around the right way. Okay, so I talk about this quite a lot in my readings. We have monk or nun. So in a past life, you were a monk or a nun and you gave up all your spiritual and worldly possessions to follow that calling. So it meant you would have made a vow of poverty, about a vow of solitude, a vow to not charge for your gifts, all of those different things. And that can have a massive impact on our lives now when we're trying to call in more money, wealth, abundance, and all of those things. So clearing this vow of poverty is going to be really, really powerful in helping you to call in more money, more wealth, more abundance. Okay, because we made that vow in a past life and it hasn't been cleared, it still affects us in this lifetime. We also had come up communal living, which kind of connects in with this monk or nun because you're living in a community. So the need to have your own wealth and abundance and all of those things was a bit negated, right? Because you were in a community where you all pitched in together. And especially if you were living as a monk or a nun, there's kind of no rent, no mortgage, no, anything like that for you to solely take care of. And we also have the mother wound come up as well. So this would be a really, really good time to look at what your mother in particular taught you around money, because we take on our beliefs from, sorry, I've got things popping up all over the screen. We take on our beliefs from our parents. So look at the beliefs that you may have taken on from your mother at this time. So did she tell you that money didn't grow on trees, or that you have to work hard for money, or money doesn't come to us easily, or whatever it may be, right? Look at the wounds and the beliefs, especially that your mother told you as you were growing up. Okay, and you can also look at the maternal line as well. So maybe it was a grandmother that used to tell you that money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard for money. These beliefs need changing, right? They were their beliefs. And when we work with beliefs and we work in the Akashic Records and we clear all of these vows, oaths, contracts, agreements, beliefs, patterns, behaviors, and all of those things, not only do we clear it for ourselves, but we clear it for those ancestors, right? But we also clear it for the generations to come as well. Okay, so let's look at the next question. We know what is blocking us. So how can we shift into receiving? So I'm going to have a look at tarot. So how can we shift into receiving more wealth and abundance? How can we shift into receiving? Okay, we've got one card. More wealth and abundance. Okay, just the one wants to come out today. Okay, and we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups for me is Pisces energy. We are in Pisces. We have just had the new moon in Pisces. And Pisces energy is all around emotion. It's a very emotional sign, but it's all about drawing, for want of a better word, your dreams into reality. It's about bringing your dreams into reality. So you need to be clear about what your financial goals are, what your abundance goals are, because abundance covers more than just money, right? So what do you want to be an experience around money? Because when you're clear on that and you have that clarity, you can start to dream that into reality, right? Pisces is a very dreamy sign. It can connect very easily to the law of attraction, the universe, and all of those things, to be in that energy, right? And Pisces feel. Okay, they don't think, they feel things into existence. And that's really, really important when we're wanting to call in more money, more success, more abundance, whatever it may be that you want at this time. So connect into that Pisces energy and use your intuition, flow, creativity, dreams to overcome these blocks, right? And to really get clear about what it is that you want around money, right? It is time to free ourselves from all of these blocks that came up around money, and Pisces energy will help you to do that. So we're just going to see what the Akashic Records would like us to know. That was a whole pile about these abundance blocks and how we can work in the Akashic Records to help clear these. Okay, so I'm just going to grab those because they fell on the floor. Okay, so we have shadow love, karmic relationships, and self-sabotage. So where are you sabotaging your wealth and abundance? Right now, like I said, this can be limiting beliefs. This can be self-sabotaging behaviors. So a self-sabotaging behavior around money or abundance could be that as soon as you get paid, you spend all your money, right? That you don't save any money, that you don't think about what it is that you're spending, or you allow those limiting beliefs to come in, or even societal beliefs that stop you from living the abundance that you want. So to overcome a self-sabotaging behavior, a really good way to do that is to look at what you're grateful for every day. Look at the abundance that is already around you, whether that's, the plants coming into bloom, whether that's a nice sunny day, someone bringing you a coffee, whatever it may be. Start to use gratitude to help to overcome some of these limiting beliefs. Pay attention to what you are thinking and change that into something more powerful. So you could use affirmations for this. Okay, but first you need to be aware of what your sabotaging behaviors are around abundance and money, wealth. There's also some work to do on the shadow self as well. And that's really, really important, right? Not only do we have limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors and all of those things from this lifetime, but we have all of the things that we have experienced from past lifetimes. So making vows of poverty, of solitude, of not charging for our gifts, so agreements and karmic relationships, which we'll get into in a minute. All of these things affect us if they're not cleared. So working in the Akashic Records to clear your shadow self, right? And to, I'm really being drawn to, and to love yourself as you are completely right now, is going to be really powerful in changing how you experience abundance in your life, okay? So loving even the shadow parts of yourself. And there's also karmic relationships. Now, karmic relationships can be quite painful, but they're there for a reason. They're there to teach you and to help you to grow. And that's also really, really important. So maybe this is a time to pay attention to the karmic relationships that are going on around you and what you need to learn from them to help you to move forwards. Okay, maybe it's time to let those relationships go. It's definitely time to have an understanding of those relationships and what they're here to teach you, the lessons, the karmic debt that needs to be repaid as well. So moving forward from this, let's just see what else we need to know. So I've got the shaman's dreams as we're talking about the dreamy energy of Pisces. So let's have a look. What else we need to know this week to help us to step into more abundance, more flow, more intuition, and all of the energies that Pisces bring us. Okay, so we have Winter's Dream Gestation Period. So beautiful card. So this is really the time to start looking at all of the things that are holding your abundance or your money, your wealth back. Okay, you've been in a gestation period and it's now time to step forwards from that so that you can start to call in more money, wealth and abundance. Okay, we have empty well, time to replenish. So this is a really good time to work on your energy. Okay, really working in on your vibration, right? If you're on the vibration of scarcity and lack and abundance and money just, not flowing to you, then you need to raise your vibration. Okay, and you need to meet money where money wants to meet you. You need to meet abundance where abundance wants to meet you, right? It doesn't meet you on a really low vibration. So it is time to fill up your well. Maybe you're someone that gives to everybody else and forgets to top up your own energy, and you forget to focus on the things that are important to you because you've got so many people draining your energy and holding you back from the things that are important to you. Okay, so it's time to bring your focus back to you. It's time to discover your limiting beliefs and your self-sabotaging behaviors around money, wealth, and abundance, and bring your focus back to you, right? And step into that Pisces energy. We also have the crossing. Okay, now this is a time, it says initiation. This is a time to really start thinking about that. Unbelievably, we're coming to the end of the first quarter of the new year, right? So this is an important time. If you want to change what you see in your abundance and what you see in your money in 2025, then this is the time to start doing it, right? Every new moon, we want to clear our energy. So we've just had the new moon in Pisces. So we want to almost like create rituals and things that are important to us to help us to move forwards, to get us out of wherever it is that we're stuck or we're blocked, in order to help us to move forwards, right? And the last card we've got is Many Masks, the authentic self, right? If you're not showing up as your authentic self, then calling in more money and abundance is going to be difficult. When we are vibrating at our authenticity, we call in the right people, the right circumstances, the right situations, the right possibilities, the right potential to help move us forwards, right? So if we're vibrating at a lower energy, we're not calling in the right people, the right circumstances, and all of those things. And quite often when we're in that lower vibration, it's because we're not showing up as ourselves. We're not fully embracing who we are and how our soul wants to be expressed in this lifetime. So there is some work to do on authenticity as well. So let's think about a good essential oil that would help us to work with these energies. Certainly, frankincense is always one of my favorite oils, and personally, I use that every day. And frankincense can really help you to connect to truth. So it can help you to connect to your authentic self. It can help you to remove negative energy that is around you, help you to raise your vibration. And on the abundance front, I would definitely use an essential oil like cinnamon. Right, we use it in spells, we use it in rituals to bring in that bit of magic. Wild orange is also a really, really good essential oil to use this week to, again, raise your vibration, to bring in joy, to bring in abundance, to bring in happiness, and all of those things. So if you'd like to know anything else about essential oils, please go and check out my blog. Also, feel free to message me about essential oils. And if you'd like to know more about working in the Akashic Records to remove these blocks, feel free to reach out. Also, I have a freebie. If you don't already have it, then do go and download the Wealth Codes activation, and that will activate your wealth codes to help you to bring in more abundance and more wealth. So all the links will be in the description. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Ciao for now.